Becca Vallanningham. She's a sophomore at the Kingman Academy of High School. She's on a varsity cheerleading. She's part of our Kick Butt members. She's the LEO member, a community volunteer, and youth advocate. And she'd like to take this opportunity to speak to you about the impact of substance abuse in our community and the impact it's had on her family. Becca?
Hi everyone, welcome to the 10th annual Walk Away from Drugs. We're happy you are here to help us celebrate making a decade of difference in our community. Dr. Seuss said it best, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better, it's not. That's why we are all here tonight, because all of these organizations care about you and your community. Substance abuse knows no boundaries. It does not care if you are rich or poor. It does not care who your parents are or what side of town you live on. I know this because my brother is one of the many victims of addiction. When I was in 5th grade,
It's okay.
When I was in 5th grade, I remember my brother, sorry.
It's okay, boo. Turn around if you want.
I remember my brother acting a bit stranger than usual. I brushed it off because I figured, well, maybe he's just weird. However, one night he said he had something to show me. He then revealed a small package stuffed with K2, or spice. I was shocked. I tried to convince myself it was a dream and to forget it. 2 days later, I came home to find my mother in tears, saying my brother had run away. That is when I realized everything leading up to this moment and came clean. My mother hugged me what felt like forever and kissed me on my forehead. After cleaning his weapon-filled room, my mom finally got in contact with him later that evening and was able to convince him to stay at a homeless shelter for teen boys. I was heartbroken and I didn't understand why any of this would happen. Why him? Why our family? In September 2012, my parents got him into a Christian boarding school for boys in Washington State. I missed him so much, but I knew it would be for the better. We took pictures and had a small celebration before his flight. Not long after, we flew up to visit him. Everyone was so thrilled to see him and to be a family again. The time came for him to come home for good. He returned just in time for his 18th birthday. All was well for about 3 months. He decided he wasn't going to follow house rules anymore and he was old enough to live on his own. My parents begged him to stay and feared he'd turn back to substance abuse. Of course he didn't listen, and of course he fell deeper back into his old habits. After couch surfing for a few months, he landed himself in the legal system for robbing a vehicle and possessing paraphernalia. Even that wouldn't stop him. He continued to go back one more time before attempting rehab. Relapse after relapse, my family still continues to suffer. Till this day, I still don't understand why he would do such a thing. Every time I see him, I am so compelled, and I don't know what to do. My thoughts are telling me to be angry and to scream, but my heart tells me to run into his arms because I don't know if that's the last time I'll ever see him. Addiction is selfish. It will take and it will take, and not just from the user, but from everyone around them too. We can choose to let our experiences define us, or we can choose to define our experiences. My experience has given me the motivation to work harder and set goals for my future. I encourage you to get involved in school clubs, sports, and volunteer in your community. These opportunities help you grow and make everlasting friendships. We all have great challenges and great opportunities, and together we can continue to make another decade of difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Becca. No words ring ever so true.